What's going on, guys? If you guys are new to the channel, my name is Jules, and today we're going to be working on the Shelby GT350. So today we're going to be doing the height sensors on the Shelby. Right now the Shelby is super dirty because this pollen for 2019 is ridiculous. I'm trying to get caught up on uploading all these videos, but yeah, this pollen is ridiculous. But today my dad has already jumped the gun on the 3H for the height sensors. In my opinion, if you're looking for handling, precise ride height and everything, I highly recommend go with the 3H. The 3P does the job, it does work, but the 3H is like an overall system. So if you add weight into the car, it automatically adjusts and keep your ride height. So if another person gets in while my dad's driving and then another person gets in, it would maintain that ride height. If you're cornering, it also will maintain and keep the same equal air pressure in each bag while you're hitting corners and stuff. So that is really helpful, especially with the car being low, etc., etc. Also, the MagneRide does the same thing. So if you guys don't know, this car comes with a MagneRide. It has height sensors already on the car, and it helps with cornering and maintaining that balance in the corner. So it's about the same thing, but the Airlift gives you that option to pick whatever basically your ride height wants to be. If you're going over a speed bump, the car's too low, hit the button, air up, hit the button back to your ride height, you're good to go. But now you got that extra feature compared to the MagneRide. So that is pretty dope. So my dad, height sensors are right here. My dad's already jumping the gun. So he's about to start it up and we're about to start working on the car right now. So now we're about to get a cold start. And you gotta love the dynamics sequencer. You gotta love the dynamics sequencers. So the height sensor is set up for the rear. So the collar that we use is called a shaft collar, and it's a 7/8. It's right there. And the length of the height sensor is a 4 7/8, and that's how everything is marked up for this side. But this side is not where the gas tank is. This is the side without the gas tank. And it's about, all right guys, so I'm in my car right now, but it's the same thing for the GT350. So to get into the settings, you hold the middle button and then press up on this button, and then you get into the settings, right? So if you go into operation and then you go into preset height, as you guys can see, it's under height. So you got to make sure it's under height, and then if you guys go back here, go back one more time and go to setup, there's a tool called sensor tool. So it looks like that. Let's say I go back and I put it to pressure. You guys saw those were all lined up in the middle somewhere. If I go here and I go here, right, and I save it, go back, save it, go back, go to setup, sensor tool. You see it's kind of like all out of whack and stuff like that, right? And it's all lined up. So you got to make sure it's under height. So we're gonna go back, put it under height, save, go back, get a setup, and go to sensor tool, right? So as you guys see, all of them say low range though, which is fine as long as it's not in the red, right? So after you put your height sensors on, or wherever you want to mock them up, right? As you guys can see, right? Let's say I want to air the car up, right? I'm gonna hit the 2 top buttons, and then you guys are gonna see the 2 front left, front right, it moved up some, right? Let's move the bottom one, right? We're gonna air the car down. You see they go down, right? So you see that if I air the car up, they all go the same direction. Air up. Oh, that's the 2 top buttons, my bad. I'm airing the car up. They all go one direction. Let's say, for example, on a GT350, all of them were going one direction, right, guys? All of them was going, one was going the opposite direction. No matter which way you flip that sensor, right? It does not matter which way it goes in the sensor tool, as long as it's lined up in the range of the motion on the sensor tool. So when the sensor is going up or down, as long as it's in range, it will pass the calibration and be successful. So it does not matter which way direction this goes. So if you guys are wondering, so that will make your job a lot easier. I know a lot of people kind of get confused with that. If, for example, this sensor, the air up is going, of course, this way, right? And if you air up, the sensor might be going that way, right? It does not matter. It does not matter. So if you guys understand what I'm saying, it does not matter which way. If you air up and the sensor's going the direction you want it to go, it goes up or whatever. So when the car is all the way aired up, the sensor is going to be facing this way. When the car goes to its right height, the sensor is going to be facing more of like a more flat way, going straight. That makes sense. And when it's aired out, it's going to be going this way, which makes sense. If you're at your right height and there's air and stuff blowing, you want it to be this way. You don't want it to be kind of like bending any kind of way. So it's going to be this way. So when the car is all the way aired up, it's going to be facing like this. When the car is at its right height, it's going to be facing something like this. And when the car is aired out, it's going to be facing like that. So wanted to let you guys know, if you guys get a sensor where you plug it in and the air up is going this way and a lot of them are going the opposite way, it does not matter. As long as it is in range, it will calibrate successfully, and you will have basically the 3H high sensors, and you will have a more accurate reading with your ride height. If someone gets in the car, it will automatically adjust for you, and the car, you would definitely have a more well-balanced ride all around when you hit corners and everything. So I highly recommend, guys, go with the 3H. It's a night and day difference. My dad even said recently that he's been driving it a lot. He says definitely feels a lot more stiffer and tighter, which he really wanted more from the Magna ride which he wanted more from the Magna ride, which is dope. So he accomplished that, and he's able to pick whatever ride height he wants. So that is pretty dope. So they're cutting another bolt for the bottom hole, and I'll show you guys after we mock everything up. Alright, so all the height sensors are on, and we're gonna calibrate the system, as you guys see. So we're just gonna go to a flat area. So this is how the controller is. So you hold down the middle button, press up, get into the settings.
The settings.
You go to operation.
Oh, operation first?
Yep, then price, pressure, and then you're gonna put it to high sensors.
You remember the things, just 72 and 40.
You can switch back and look at it.
Okay.
And then you go to, then if you go back, it's gonna say the high sensor calibration because it's not calibrated. So then you can go to setup, back to settings, Oh, calibrate. This is right here, calibrate. And then these are the questions you're gonna get. Use the wizard to calibrate your system. Do you wish to continue? Start. Is your vehicle on a flat surface? Yes. Are your front wheels straight? Yes. Is your vehicle and wheels free from obstruction? Yes. Is your manifold mounted? Yes. Do you have 1 or 2 compressors? We have 2. Calibrate pressure manually or automatic. When leave it, do automatically. Do you have height sensors? Yes. Calibrate the height automatically? Yes. Vehicle will now move, and are you ready? Yes. So we could close the door and it's gonna go 10 out of 17.
Over not the front.
The front's up a little bit, but
Up a lot.
it says calibration successful, system ready to use. So now we can go ahead and pick whatever ride height we want. So it looks like that with the green arrows. I guess that's just the way it calibrates. I guess whenever it stops and says successful, it leaves it like that. But it looks perfect. Look at the right head. That's the right head. It looks identical to this side. It looks identical if you look at it. So we want to air it up. And it's with the 3H, it seems like it goes a lot more smoother. If you want to air out. And as you guys can see, it's basically damn near from the car. That's it. The right height. Boom. But guys, this is how the GT350 looks. Sitting perfect right above the tires. You guys can see nothing crazy, not tugging or nothing. Of course, this is a muscle car. I don't even do that on my car, but it looks good. But he's gonna do some like little flybys, make sure everything is good to go, and so you guys can hear the car. So do a little special thing, not just be the whole height sensors video. This thing sounds good. You see he goes silent. Oh Lord. Guys, we're gonna need new tires. So comment below, guys, what wheels should we put on the Shelby GT350, and comment below what tires, because this guy, you saw the smoke kicking up and everything. This guy's wilding. But it looks menacing, guys. He's coming up. Car looks menacing. Yeah, she looks real menacing. I smell tired, guys. She looks real menacing coming. Car sounds good too. Car sounds real good. I definitely gotta say, I'm glad my dad's able to get his dream car. He always wanted to get a Shelby, and this car is unique with that flat plane crank out of a Ferrari. It's pretty unique. and it's a manual 200 miles per hour. This car's crazy, but yeah, this thing looks menacing. Oh, those rev matches, woo. That thing sounds beastly. You guys have been watching the video. I know I shared that we're gonna make it just a little bit louder, so if you guys have been watching the videos, you know we have something in the works already, so stay tuned, guys. It looks like it's hovering over the ground, as you guys can see. Yeah, you can hear those rocks kicking up. But yeah, he was roasting the tires in first gear a little bit. Yeah, it looks nice. I love the sequencers for DI dynamic. Every time you step on that brake, it like goes like the sequencers and the dynamic look real nice. But how does the car feel with the height sensors? Feel good?
Yeah, it feels alright.
It feels good. You roasted the tires a little bit first.
Yeah, until after the start. Until after the start.
Oh, is that your line?
No, that ain't mine.
That's not your line?
No.
Y'all see those lines right there? That's not yours?
No.
But you saw second gear like kick out?
Yeah, second gear.
Yeah, second gear kicks out real
Yeah.
a little bit, but after you shift and come off that clutch, it hooks right back up. But what's something that you like about this car? Because I know you had some Mustangs before. What's something you like about this car?
Everything.
Oh, you like
Power,
everything? The
yeah,
more
like
power?
power,
Yeah, a lot more power. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot more nicer, more stable.
Yeah, it's more stable. Yeah, but the flat plane crank out of a Ferrari, this car has a nice, unique sound, and it sounds amazing and real aggressive. But we got a lot more stuff in plan, but this is gonna be my dad's vision for the car. He got a lot more stuff planned, but I can't wait to see what vision that he has for the car. So guys, stay tuned to see what he has next for the car. It's crazy how you lower a car, the change of how the car looks, and super low to the ground. It's crazy by just putting suspension on. But we're gonna share more information with the Airlift with you guys, give you guys some more reviews and everything. But all right guys, have a good one.